Good afternoon, everybody. Marty Richards with Richland Center Tourism here again with a Why Do We Call It That Wednesday twofer edition. So we're going to knock two of them out today. Number one is going to be Apple Ridge Road, and then the other one is Oakwood Fruit Farm. How did Oakwood Fruit Farm get its name? That one was always baffling to me a little bit because oak trees, oak wood, that doesn't really relate to an orchard. So here's the situation. Let's start with Apple Ridge Lane, or Apple Ridge Road rather. Apple Ridge Road got its name because way back, we're talking when the county was settled and this area was settled, all the farmers would plant their own little orchard for their own household. There was no retail operation early on, so what they did was they all just grew, before the turn of the century, grew their own fruits, apples that they needed, and they were quite prevalent on this hill and this ridge because it was great growing conditions for that. So it got the name Apple Ridge Road. It was only shortly after the turn of the century, that then the Lewises really started their orchard, and now for 4 generations, Oakwood Fruit Farm has been here on Apple Ridge Road. Now, Oakwood Fruit Farm. So how did it get its name? Well, Oakwood Fruit Farm really got its name due to the fact behind me, one of the sheds, the buildings that you see on the way to Oakwood, to their retail sales area, is actually the old Oakwood School. So there was an old one-room schoolhouse that for many years operated right here on that location, and it was the Oakwood School, and that's how Oakwood Fruit Farm actually got its name. So that was a new one for me too. I'd forgotten that was Oakwood School. I remember my parents telling me that, and like everything my parents told me, I pretty much ignored or forgot that one. So that's why we call it Oakwood Fruit Farm. That's also why we call it Apple Ridge Road. So just a couple of things. I always ask you to do something. You never get out scot-free. Number one, we always ask that you share these videos on Facebook, also on YouTube. Go out and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The other thing is we are fast approaching our Center Color Fest drive-through parade and scavenger hunt. So that will run from October 1st through October 4th. There are quite a few physical distance friendly events going on. Probably the biggest one, which is our drive-through parade and scavenger hunt that everybody can participate in. If you're a local resident anywhere in the greater Richland Center area and you would like to put up a nice decoration to celebrate our fall season and our fall colors, we encourage that you do that. We encourage you to use your imagination. Also use lights because what we're going to do is there's going to be judging and there are going to be prizes. Did I mention there were prizes? That's right. Prizes for the top 3 winners in 3 different categories: business, civic group, or residential. And everybody can decorate. You need to enter. Just go to richlandcentertourism.com. There will be more information on that. And then those that participate in driving through the area and looking at the different displays get to judge which ones are the best. And those individuals will also be participating in a scavenger hunt because we'll have a listing of different items you're looking for safely from the roadway, not traipsing on people's property, but just viewing from the roadway. And if you see those items, you relate it to the address or the location you found it. And then the top 3 winners in both adult and youth categories will also get a prize. Again, you can't win it if you don't get in it. So go to richlandcentertourism.com. We'll have more information there. We look forward to enjoying our fall colors. They're just starting to show up right now. Probably by that October 1st through October 4th time frame, they should look fantastic. So for Marty Richards here for Richland Center Tourism, thank you for joining us today. Have a great day.